Hi guys, I'm Carly with artificialplantsandtrees.com, and today we're going to talk all about artificial outdoor plants. We have a ton of artificial outdoor plants in our line, and today I'm going to take you through just 3 of them to show you the differences and what you get when you get an unpotted artificial outdoor plant. I'm going to start with our ribbon grass. The ribbon grass is a really nice textured plastic grass. Unlike our indoor plants, our outdoor plants are made out of plastic, but the great thing about that is that they are all UV protected, so they won't fade or be damaged even if they're put in direct sunlight for years and years. When you get your artificial plant, it will come on a stem, and it's a nice thick stem with a serrated edge. Just little serrated pieces of plastic. The nice thing about this being so sturdy, like you can see there's very little bend in that at all. The nice thing about this being so sturdy is that you can put that stem directly down into the soil or into a urn that's filled with either a floral block or rocks or gravel or soil, and it will support the plant itself. When you take a closer look, there are unbelievable amounts of detail in each one of these plants. The ribbon grass, for example, has lighter tips than it does base of leaves, which you would see in a natural grass. It also has little buds occasionally that give it such a real look to it, especially when it's planted in the soil and you're only looking at it from here up. The next plant we're going to talk about today is the bougainvillea. I wanted to show you the difference that you get when you get a climbing plant or a hanging basket plant, which is what this bougainvillea is. The bougainvillea, like the ribbon grass, has one stem. It's even thicker this time because the weight of the plant is bigger. So as the weight of the plant increases, so does the diameter of the stem. This helps support it when it's in use. Like the ribbon grass, it has a rough edge. This really helps it grip onto the soil or the floral block or whatever you're putting it into. And then coming up from that stem, you have multiple branches of these rich green textured leaves that come up to show a big display of the 3-petaled bougainvillea flower. And you can just see it looks just like a natural bougainvillea. There's variation in colors from a lighter pink to a deeper magenta, and it starts with shorter ones, and then as you go up the plant, the stems get longer and longer and longer in a nice arching way. And we actually have a video up of a climbing azalea plant used in a hanging basket. And if you take a look at that one, you can see that once these are in a hanging basket or a window box and they're vertical, the shorter plants stick up, giving you nice filler, and then these trailing branches really give it a nice finished look. These long hanging plants are available in a couple different flower varieties. I love this pink bougainvillea, but you can get the bougainvillea in purple as well. And there are also azaleas and some other hanging plant varieties that if you prefer those. If you want a more tropical look, we also carry a line of artificial hibiscus flowers. This is the orange one, but we also have more coral colors, and there's just a great selection to choose from. The hibiscus has even a stronger stem because the hibiscus flowers are large and really need to be pretty vertical. But this stem is also, it's thick, and the stem itself has browns and greens in it to really give it that natural look. And then as you travel up the stems, you have these realistic textural looking leaves. They're just so nice. And then the plastic petals. Again, all of our outdoor artificial plants are made out of this UV protected plastic, so you don't have to worry about where you place them in your yard. They obviously are very, very low maintenance. They don't need watered, they don't need pruned or trimmed. You just put them in and forget about them, and every now and then I just hose them off. That's it. Now this is how your artificial outdoor plants will come to you on individual stems. You can decide how many of any variety you need to complete your project. But I wanted to give you a taste of what a project looks like completed with these artificial plants. And so I actually made a basket that is filled with the artificial azaleas in the cream color. And this basket I often put out on our outdoor table as a centerpiece. All I did was filled a standard basket with a little bit of florist foam. I inserted the artificial azaleas right into the florist foam, and then I covered up the top with a little bit of Spanish moss, just so you don't see the actual foam. And how lovely does that look finished? Hopefully this video has inspired you to venture out into the world of artificial outdoor plants and use them in your garden to create a low maintenance flower bed that you're going to love for years to come.